Howdy ho, Dickarinos, it's me, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. We're about to continue with Tormented Souls, the game where we woke up in a bathtub, not full of ice, and not missing a kidney, but missing an eyeball, which is, I want to say, a little more distracting. Both are very horrifying, but before I get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe, but more importantly, come on over to twitch.tv/Dick Record. Link in the description, where you can catch me streaming video games, leather crafting, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, and continue. I don't remember where we left off. Oh, I do now. Oh God. So, do Timmy and Charlie get along? Okay. So I remember what happened last time on Tormented Souls Z. We got the flashlight that's clipped onto our main character's chest, so that's nice, right? We don't have to walk around with the lighter out anymore. Also, the stalker enemy is like right outside the door. He can't come in here. But the last time we were playing this game, we ran in here because there was a dude out there. Aww. Let him sleep. Bobby used to be really affectionate. I don't think... Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is he? There was a thing. There was a thing. Oh my God. I don't think that gender affects how affectionate that cats are, right? Oh God. Oh, those are those yours? Zeus? Oh God, that thing's gonna drop a sword on my face. All right, so we have our shoddy equipped. We have 3 medkits. That's a lot. I finally emptied that. We have this lancer. We have a lot of drugs actually. I should be fine for a while as long as I don't do anything stupid. I guess what I need to do. Oh, we're going into this realm to use the WD-40. The WE-40. On that one door. Stops squeaks, drives out moisture, cleans and protects, loosens rusted parts, frees sticky mechanisms. That might have been my fault. Alright, so we're gonna go there. We also have a staple gun. So I believe that is... let's see. Trying to remember. Oh, that's where the body is. The heartless surgical body. And I'm trying to remember how we got there. That's it's on the first floor. It's the maternity ward? I want to say it's the maternity ward. So yeah, let's go there. Alright, that's not it. That's not it. Please don't attack me. Oh, you know what? Please don't attack me. I need this door. I need this door. Aww. Oh, that's BMO. I thought that was SpongeBob for a second. Listen, all cats are related. Even if they don't like to think about it, alright? Like, I kept telling Bobby that, Summer was his sister for, like, the longest time. He didn't agree. It doesn't matter. It's your sister, Bobby. Be nice to her. You'd slap her right in the face. Such a mean cat sometimes. I don't know. I didn't appreciate that he was so mean to his sister, but... what are you gonna do? I do wish that this game told you roughly where you were. On the map. It does not. This is the waiting room. I believe it's this way. Delivery room. These load scenes are pretty gnarly. Is something here? Oh, here. That's where he went. Okay. That's the guy that, like, stalks you and you can't kill him. Thankfully, he doesn't follow you through doors. Okay, so... Bad news is... Little room. Oh, here we are. Never touch tips with the Dutchman. Oh, now you tell me. Now you tell me. It's too late now. We're full-on plugged into one another. I'm kidding. Oh my god. Oh, you're new. He wasn't there before. Oh, are you dead? You dead? You dead, buddy? Okay. It only took 2 shotgun shells to the chest. Alright, that'll happen. It seems almost alive for a moment. Okay, so this is the room. I can't open it. So it's the other one. It's this one. This is like rusted shut. So we gotta use the WE-40 here. Nothing happened. It won't budge. I need to force it somehow. What do you mean I need to force it somehow? It's too rusted to move. Nothing happens. Do we just keep spraying it? Oh god. He's super fancy. Let's use this. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Alright, I don't get it. I don't get it. Use this. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You know what? You know, I just noticed that that light is like doing that. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Oh my god. What are we supposed to do here? I also don't have the blood thing. What am I missing? I must be missing something. Oh god, there's a second set of gears. Oh, I'm so glad I started like tapping things randomly. It won't budge. I need to force it somehow. It's still rusted, but it looks like it might work. No, this one, right? Oh, okay. He has devil. Oh my god. I haven't introduced Summer to Water Fountain. I haven't introduced Summer to water fountains yet. I don't know if I should. That doesn't feel like a puzzle so much as like, you were supposed to know that. I think there's something around here. Oh, hi. Alright. I should use this. Because we're out of those. What is this? A skeleton of Siamese twins joined at the head? What the fuck? I'm under the impression there's something else in here. Why are they joined at the head? Oh my god. It almost seems like they are grasping for the hanged dolls. That's horrifying. And that's not a painting or anything. That's like a... That's a 3D model in there. Oh, now the scary music's over. My cats have had the regular litter boxes for like the longest time. Although I think towards the end of Bobby's life, I think he would have appreciated if we had like a litter box that was easier for him to enter. Delivery room. Getting up. You okay there? Ah, shoddy shells. Oh. I should reload. Combine this with that. Alright, so we came from there. Oh, this lets us through there. Okay. Human face. Human face. Wait, we've never been through... Oh god. What is going on? So, like, I mean, I'm not gonna spring for, like, a motorized litter box for Summer. She's fine with the litter boxes she has. You know? Delivery room. Have I never been in here? Oh yeah, this is like blocked off. Okay, that camera's acting weird in that corner. That's a save point. There's the stirrups for, you know, things. Another set of the stirrups for also things. Is the game telling me to save? I think the game is telling me to save. Oh, why not? Do you think that they don't do it in a timely fashion, or? Let's save over here. Or are you worried that they'll, like, eat the cat? Because they do kind of look scary. But I guess it's kind of like going into an elevator, you know? I'm not getting out of bed. She's like, I'm not getting out of bed. What's up with that sword? That sword is highlighted. An oil painting of an archangel brandishing a weapon. Yeah, you tell that demon. And then there's two. There's something else in here. I hear something. You were scared that was your cat? Well, they shouldn't be that close to the screen, right? What's your cat's name? My cat's name is Summer. She's a black cat. She's 14 years old. This one right here is Bobby. Bobby passed away, unfortunately, 3 years ago. And not thrilled. What the? Collect all of Maria's diary entries. Yeah, he passed away three years ago. And I remember that made me, like, non-functional as a person for, like, 2 weeks. I'm better now. 15th of September. Barney and Bella. Aww. Are they all named with B names? Like Barney and then Bella and then Bertrude and Beetlejuice and Blastulio and Beater and Vladimir and I don't know how big this litter is. It's already 6 names? 5? Something is in my eye. Bartholomew. Oh god. Oh, there's something like really in my eye. Hold on. William, they have taken the girls. Father put a sedative in my drinking, but luckily I realized before swallowing it. Oh, did it taste bad? I tricked him into believing I was sleeping soundly, then got up and crossed the hall towards the meeting room, where I could see the light from under the door. I put my ear against the metal and can hear my father's voice intertwined with other men. Everything is ready for the ritual. Oh my god, what? Why? Why is it still in my eye? I'm trying to, like, push it out. See, I'm gonna tell you something that I keep telling myself, Susie, and that is to not think about it. Don't worry about when it happens. You know what I mean? I have to keep reminding myself, like, you know, we don't know how long they're gonna be here. They might live astronomically long for their, you know? And I'm reminded of that song by Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. Nobody's promised tomorrow. Something it rhymes with follow. And so I just hug her and I don't think about it. And when food goes on sale, I buy a lot of it for her. She heard the F word. Yeah, it's bad. I'm sorry to hear about your puppy. Puppies are, yeah, they're so sweet. My mom has a puppy named Rocky. And he's cute. Like, he's really cute. He's very, very sweet. And I could tell that he'd do anything for her, you know what I mean? Push it towards the tear duct. I think it's, like, out. I think it's, like, out. I think it came this way, actually, towards the exterior, the outer corner. I usually, like, I try not to rub my eyes when I get something in them. I try to, like, push it out with tears, right? Because that's what they're there for. Everything is ready for the ritual. The Wildburger girls have been taken to the temple, said a voice. Said a voice I did not... I'm screwing up the voices already. Said a voice I did not know. Perfect. If everything goes as planned, I will be the next leader of the Pollux sect. Oh, like Castor and Pollux? And together we will bring the savior back to the world, answered my father. After that, they walked in line towards the mausoleum. I must rescue my girls. If I do not come back with them, I hope you can forgive me. I know that you will do what is right. God, that's so fucking sad. Like, one of these two people's fathers is like, yo, we gotta sacrifice our kids' twins and, like, to some sort of bizarre... Oh, it's the same thing, isn't it? Te amo. It's written in Spanish too. I wish we could zoom in, but, like, it says te amo here, which means I love you in Spanish. So I'm assuming that the devs for this game are Spanish, or maybe it's just the game takes place in, like, a Spanish-speaking area. An oil painting of an archangel brandishing weapon. See, there's a bunch of archangel paintings. Otherwise he sleeps all day. That's why, so I try to do this with Summer, right? I gotta, and I encourage you to do it as well. You gotta, like, not shoot them in the face like that. You gotta encourage them to, like, be more playful. There's another one around. Oh, what was that? You gotta encourage them to be playful. Right? Sometimes you have to encourage them. If they want to, like, play, you gotta encourage it, right? You got, if you've got, like, toys for them to play with, you gotta encourage it, right? Oh. Oh, we gotta set a time for this. And I bet it's on one of the things. Ooh, drugs. I bet it's even in one of the things. But, like, just, you know, because, like, if they're not being energetic, they're probably still gonna need that exercise that they used to get. Brandishing a weapon. Yep. There were 2 swords and a staff. Oh, you whore. That hurt. Alright, so we're gonna combine this with our weapon to reload, and then we're gonna do some drugs. Now we're fine. It is meant. Aww. See, oh, we got an ad incoming, folks. I apologize ahead of time. I'm not thrilled about it either. Taught that guy a lesson. Can't be still alive. Okay. You know, And like sometimes it's about being patient with them when you know, like you do have them out, right? Like maybe he's like tired now, but like he'll want to go back and run around a little bit in like a little bit. You know what I mean? I used to try to calm down Summer when she would get the zoomies, and now it's just like, you got the zoomies, baby girl, you go for it. You go for it. I don't care about the neighbors downstairs. Go tear the place up. Just don't bite me. Door unlocked. Where are we? Oh, I know where we are. We're on the other side of... Yeah, okay. Games. This is Tormented Souls for you that are just joining us. It's a love letter to survival horror classics like Resident Evil and Silent Hill from yesteryear, like the PlayStation and PlayStation 2 era, with a nice fresh coat of paint. I do realize that we're supposed to figure out what time to put onto this thing, and I'm trying to remember if we had a thing that told us any times in any of my files. You're gonna do nothing wrong with a little bit of nose candy. Nothing wrong with it. Oh god, I thought I broke it. Okay. That was interesting. Alright, so hold on. Let's see if I could do that again. So, then we go to files. I opened up this one specifically. It went to black and white. And then I canceled out of it. Oh man, that's wild. This is a glitch, isn't it? You have used the nail gun. Aw, I've never used the nail gun. I think we found a glitch or a hidden Easter egg. Ooh. That's neat. I don't think this is supposed to happen though. I wonder what happens if I go into the next room. Hold on. If it like stays like this. Oh, it doesn't. Alright. I've never used a nail gun. My buddy's father had one, and it was the kind of nail gun that you would load in single shots with. And it was kind of scary, actually, because like it used gunpowder, so like you could fire off a nail, and it's like... Yeah, no, I mean like it's a... He told me that he had to actually register for it. Oh, I'm back. He had to register for it. Fugitive patient. Because it's like, it's an actual firearm, and that's scary as shit. We're looking for a time on one of these things. And if we can get a time, we could probably get a day. No. No, it's just a power tool. Like, they look scary. They just look scary. I only ask because the main character in this game uses a nail gun for their primary weapon, right? And it looks like, so the sequel comes out in a week, and it looks like they've basically given her the same weapon in the sequel, a nail gun, a pneumatic nail gun. This one's pneumatic. It's not gunpowder powered. But they do, like, they're loud, from what I understand, and super duper scary. These have dates and times. So let's try 20th of January, 4 p.m. No? Dual effect. Aw, alright, Suze, you have a good time, okay? Tell 'em we said hi. Us on the internet, a bunch of weirdos. Alright, so 20th of January at 4 p.m. didn't work. 30th of November at 10:30. Oh, no. 30th of November, 10:30. No? Okay, let's try another file. Examine. Alright, so this one had those 2 times. We tried these 2 times. Fuck you. I hate that that does that. Okay. Wait, what does that say? Hold on. Issue with the electric generator. Pressure of the gas must be exact. Pressure is written on the control panel. This is like all busted. 1445 bulbs. No, we already did that. Blown a fuse. Files. Alright, so hold on. Let's look at... We looked at all of these, so let's look at this. Oh no, we looked at that. These are the maps. Wild Burger. 1134. $11.34. Does it have another date? 11. I wish I could zoom in on this. 11:34. Oh, these are the controls. Oh my god. I'm about to look up the answer. I can't with this. Oh, this is 2 pages. Maybe I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm so bad at this. It's like puzzles. Puzzles really get me. And it's not even a puzzle. It's just like what day and time is supposed to go in here. And we probably saw something with it too. Push, Maria, push. Okay, so that's the same one twice. This is the one about the dresses and how one of them's like a bizarre... Oh, this is the last one. Te Amo. Te Amo! Oh, there used to be a bunch of cigar stores that were called Te Amo. Oh, we are missing a bunch of these. Look at that. We're missing one of these. Okay. I don't know what we're doing. Okay. So, this is what we're doing. Tape, morphine, hammer. Got the hammer. Mannequin arm. Took care of that. Took care of that. First aid. Electrical lance. Okay. Nails. Got the mold. Floppy disk. Okay, hold on. Blood bag. Open the freezer, put the mold there. Okay. Okay. I need to get the mold back. Okay. Okay. Maria's Diary H. What the hell? That doesn't make any sense, but I'm doing it anyway. December 25th, 8/15/25. I don't know when they bring that up. December 25th. Eight. 15. Like, very specifically. Okay, an ornamental eye made of jade. Oh, this goes into that statue. I don't remember where that statue is. I don't care. I did it, whatever. That's probably when the daughters were born. I'm trying to think, where are the statues? Is it here? In the Farmaccio? So one of the things that I don't like about this game is how strange some of the puzzles are in terms of like, oh, this is how you solve this. I didn't find anything that alluded to that specific time and day. Christmas Day, 8:15 in the morning, you know? Sometimes it feels like we're just like pixel hunting in the background for anything too. To look for like stuff. We've been in here though. I'm trying to remember where the statue with the head is. There's like a statue that's missing an eye. It's not in there. Where are we? We're on the first floor, right? Is it in archives? I think it's in archives. Let's try archives. The only reason why I want to try archives... Oh, hi. Excuse me? Why are you here? Why does he move between places? I don't appreciate that. I also have to get... I hope it doesn't melt in the inventory. I have to pick up the thing. It probably doesn't, right? Oh, this isn't it. No, this isn't it. Okay. We don't go there. Trying to remember. Where's the kitchen? Kitchen's here. Okay, so that should be here. I think. Yep. Kitchen. Medallion made from frozen blood. Sure. Examine. I hope it doesn't melt. It's made of frozen blood. It's just the weirdest thing. Like, I really hope it doesn't melt. I know where it goes. It goes in the basement, so I'm actually going to drop that off now. Sloths, did you get your hot chocolate? It's very important to have hot chocolate. Alright, so we dropped this off here, actually. I'm out of... Oh, no, I'm not. Get out of here. Get up. Get up, stupid. Okay, so we put this here. We just need to figure out what we put in that last slot. Nah, you're fine. We don't gotta go all fancy all the time, right? Sometimes all you need is just a hot chocolate. Sometimes you just need a hot drink. Glad you did it, though. Glad you did it. You deserve it. Everyone needs a little bit of hot chocolate every once in a while. I actually made the mistake of so the problem is you know, like, you buy the hot chocolate and it's just like, well, I guess I'm gonna put this in my mouth. I think it's in one of these rooms. There goes my PC. My PC, this seems to need a lot of cooling. Oh, I remember where it is. I think we gotta go to the office, which is 2nd floor. Yeah, let's go to the 2nd floor. Oh yeah, so the thing is, I try not to overindulge in sweets, but I find myself, you know, like, if I buy something, it's like, I'm gonna eat it, or I'm gonna put it in my mouth. Yes, essentially. I believe it's this way. Don't cut me. Don't cut me, shaking arms. There you go. Not everything needs whipped cream. Besides, if you have a cat, right? I think you mentioned having a cat. If you have a cat, and they know about your whipped cream. I don't know how we got that in there. Nothing else to do here. What is this? Oh no. If you have a cat and they know about whipped cream, they're gonna be on you so much for that. My little guy, Bobby, loved whipped cream. Loved it. Okay, so I have this. From top 1 through 7 clockwise from the top. Alright, so it's... I'm just gonna follow this because I know that they gave me this, but I'm not gonna go back and like, let's do it. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay. Because we listened to a what's it called? A record, and it gave us that combination. But I'm not gonna go back and like figure that out. That's no. Someone down here. Oh, what are you doing down here? How did you get here ahead of me? Oh, look at this. We found him. Thanks to that stranger. Yeah, I feel that too. I think part of it... Shit! I think part of it... I just remembered something. I'm a dumbass. I think part of it is just like, your taste changes as you grow older. This music is not helping, by the way. Your tastes change as you grow older. I'm gonna lower the music? Hold on. Hold on, where are you? Game. For both of us. That's like a bit high. Yeah, there we go. I think part of it is like, you know, as a child, you kind of just like want more sugar. Oh shit, this thing says Caroline Walker. That's us. Where's Caroline Walker? And her birthday is 12/6/94. Or 12/16/94. But yeah, like, you know, especially as you discover things, right? It's just like, oh, I like this more than I like that. And kind of like, the thing about sugar is that it's like such a blunt type of thing, right? Like, it's sweet, and that's it, right? But when you experiment with other things, it's just like, oh, that's savory and sweet, or that's this and that. I think that, like, some of the more enjoyable things are, like, combinations of, like, these 4 specific things. Salt, salty, sweet, like a savory thing, and like an acidity to it, right? And when you like learn to appreciate them all in like different amounts, it actually is like having a better dish, or having a better flavor experience. Like, I didn't realize this for the longest time, but like putting mayonnaise onto a sandwich kind of like adds a bit of an acidic flavor to it, a mild acidity to it, that complements, you know, like the sweetness of some of the cold cuts and the saltiness of some of the cold cuts, right? And there's like this fattiness to the cold cuts that like creates like this sort of complete flavor profile. So yeah, it comes in like all sorts of places, if that makes any sense. I'm rambling, I'm sorry. My hot chocolate's cold and I'm being stalked by a floating monster. Thanks to that stranger, I was able to get out of the cell. I hid the best I could. Oh, this is the kid talking about us. Inside the mansion, grandfather and the suited men found me again. This time, they took me to the sewers under the family crypt. Family crypt?! He told me that I wouldn't be able to escape no matter how much I cried and begged. Then he closed the door and left. Luckily, he didn't notice the lighter and flashlight I grabbed from the mansion. I found what appears to be a bedroom. There's a filthy bed, electricity, and even a functioning television. There are boxes of food and a pipe that provided drinking water from above. The smell was terrible. It reminded me of the suited men who oh god, before she freed us from the metal crosses. 7 years passed since my last entry. the television, the one that offers only local channels, is the one thing that's kept me sane. Sometimes I wonder why I still hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Blisters have started to appear in my skin. I can feel a burning sensation. With each passing day, my appetite diminishes while the vomiting only gets worse. Something is taking over me, something evil. At night, I listen to the sounds of clanging metal from behind the door that leads to the underground temple. After all these years, I am still unable to sleep with those noises ringing out. Oh, that's pleasant. This guy is here. Okay, there's nothing over there. It's locked from the other side. I sure do. Oh, hi. I can, like, kill this thing. Excuse me. Am I dead? Let go! Oh, I got wombo comboed. Fair. I'm dead. Oh, that sucked. Alright, continue. It's a good thing we saved 20 minutes ago. This is where we came from. Oh, I gotta redo all of that, don't I? Okay. Let's see if I can remember any of it. It sounds pretty bad. So there's got to be something about those paintings with the angels and the swords. Let's see. There's a book here. We don't need... I mean, we do need that for the files. You probably have to look at those paintings in a certain order to get something. Get out of here. You gonna get up? Stupid. I know there's another one. Okay, so this is 820... Wait, no. December 25th, 8:25. Or was it 8:15? You gotta grab the eye out of there. Okay. I'm curious if I could do this. Hold on. Can I, like, equip the thing that I'm trying to? That hurt. Stupid-ass monster. Okay. Equip this. Combine this with this. Use some drugs. We're at fine. Alright. Look at this painting. The day of our salvation finally came. And this is... brandishing a weapon. Okay. There's probably a puzzle behind those. Door unlocked. Alright, so we have the... Wait a minute. We have the... Isn't he not here? Okay. I guess he just spawns randomly. Oh, does that mean that his ass would have spawned... Whatever. Whatever. I don't even know anymore, guys. If I would have turned around, would he have despawned, is my question. Let's go put this eye back in the socket, and then we'll go in that hole again. I mean, what? That shit, he's here, isn't he? Hi. Oh my god. Oh, the musical player thing is right there. I'm stupid. I don't know how we fit that in there. Alright, so this is where the record is. At least I think that's it. Either way, it's 126612. 1, 2, 6, 6, 1, 2. That quick turn's hard to activate. I believe that's the father of the characters. I'm gonna go down here and see if it spawns. It didn't spawn. Because the music would have been playing. And we got this again. Oh yeah, no, his buddy's not here to help him, like, wombo combo my ass. He's like right there. Oh god, hold on. Hi. You kind of have to wait for them to get up. I think they don't take as much damage if they're still sitting. So he got a little bit of egg on his face, you know. I'm not gonna lie. Looks a little upset that things went that way. You know, things be like the way they do, cause it is. Wow, just cause his friend didn't show up to work. Look at that. Another one of these. Ooh, what's this? I have finally found my purpose in life. The truth came to me through this book and from the hand of the Creator. Right now, I stand inside the sacred temple. In the presence of a God waiting to be reborn, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I could see all obstacles in my day. I'm sorry. I will dedicate my life to the rebirth of the Pollux sect. Together we will bring back our Savior, so he may return light to this wicked world. Wicked or wicked? I sometimes like to pronounce it wicked, just to screw with people. Man, we are missing like 2 entries. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm supposed to be using the tank controls because tank controls are better for games like this with the fixed camera perspective. I don't hear any music. So our spider senses are not tingling. What is that? Oh, it's the ID card. Bertram Wildberger. Director, date of birth, ID number. It's weird working at a place that is named after you, right? Wildberger. Alright, so we can finally, like, go operate that basement thing. Why was his ID card on the... Was that an electric chair? I'm sorry, hold on. Why is there an electric chair tucked away in the back here? This seems like the worst hospital. Just, oh yeah, we tucked an electric chair in the back. Don't worry. You could use it on your break if you really need to. What the fuck would I want to use an electric chair on my break for? I have, because of my Dark Souls gameplay, I half expect those doors, or sorry, these openings, to be like hidden or secret passages. No, there's not. Like, who's gonna put the sponge on your head? You know. Usually they have to put the sponge on your head from behind. So how are they gonna do that? I don't think they thought that one through. I do not think they thought that one through at all. Nothing else to do here. I like how she somehow knows that we don't have anything else to do with that. Fireplace recently ignited. This is like the worst hospital I've ever been to, and I used to work with hospitals. Is that guy not here? He is not here. Alright, so we got the ID card. I think the last thing we need to do is to... Wait, whoops. Where am I going? It's to go to the basement and open up that door. I haven't saved in a while, but I don't want to, like, keep saving. So we gotta go to the... I don't know if it's a bug or not, but it feels like every time I reload a space, that stalker enemy just despawns. And that feels like a bug? He's here. But if I do this... He's not here. The music's not playing. That's so stupid. Alright. That's so dumb. That's the dumbest. Alright, so hold on. Let me see if there's a save point nearby. Oh, the studio. Hey, what's up, D? How you doing? How's your week been? I think the studio's here, right? Because this is the closet. I ran by the studio. Whoops. 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 I don't know what I'm doing, folks. Here's the studio. Studio. I'm gonna save here. See, they're playing the soothing music, which means that this is a studio and never should have come here. Alright, so let's use one of these. Accept that. At work, good. Outside of work, oof. That's... Small victories. Small victories, okay? Wait, what's with these stairs? I just noticed that. These stairs are not legal. Look at that. That one, that bottom one's like half a riser, and then the rest of them are regular risers. That's illegal. Anyway. It's okay. So, regardless, right? Things will be okay in the end. Alright? So if you've had a rough week, just remember, it's gonna work out eventually. Right? Don't take it to be super duper serial. You know, don't take it to be end of the world shit, because it's not. It'll fix itself. That'll teach that guy. I've been using twice as many bullets as I need to. When I can just do that. Alright, so... let's put this here. Oh my god. You have to... Is it your insurance that's suing, or is it you that's suing? That sucks, dude. Unlock the door under the hall stairs. Oh boy. I hate, like, so I have my license. I don't know how to drive very well. I haven't been behind the wheel since I got my license, actually. I'm a very anxious person, and as a result, an anxious driver. So I didn't really want to get my license, but at the same time, it's just like, well, I got my license. Decrepit bathroom. Hold on. Let's see what else is down here. I don't like that creaking. I'm going back up. Caroline, walk faster. Caroline, you should change your name to Caroline Runner and then run. We don't have a map, do we? I think we're in the basement, right? Yeah, so I think we're in the basement. But we don't have a map for this area. I think we were... Shit, it's hard to tell. Uh-huh. Fine. Fix those 3 months later. It turned into a crow. Ooh. And the dealer's just trying to screw you on the whole thing. Okay, so we got some of these. In terms of fixing it and everything, they're just like, it's yours now. It's your problem. Get fucked, nerd. Ooh, a tape. Oh, the game's telling me here. Here, save here. I already saved, so I'm not going to save again. The dealer is legally on. Oh, God. You're going to have to, like, be on their ass. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be to the degree where you're going to feel like you've been, you're harassing them, even. You know? Oh, hi. Because sometimes you have to do these things. Alright, so those guys require a little bit more persuading, I want to say. Maybe I should have just shot that thing twice. This gun uses 3 rounds every time you fire, which is why I'm, like, hesitant to, Ooh. But especially because, like, they lied, that means that they know that they're, like, you know, in the wrong. And... like, I mean, you gotta stand behind your product, you know what I mean? Even if your product is, in fact, like a used vehicle, you have to stand behind. I really wish I had a map. Oh, those are moving. That's pleasant. Even if your product is like used vehicles, you have to stand behind it. Oh, okay, those are getting pulled back in. You know? I'm sorry that you have to go through that, though. That sounds so fucking frustrating. I would want to fucking start screaming at people. And I know that that's, like, not the correct thing to do. But at the same time, oh boy, what am I doing down here? Podium, someone must have preached from here. That looks like ammunition. Yep. Someone must have preached from here, but this is a mausoleum. Think I didn't fucking see you there, buddy? Oh, you're still alive. Oh, you're dead now. Okay. They don't have any listings up whatsoever? Okay, yeah, you're gonna want to start breathing down their neck, like, immediately. Because something tells me that they might try to, like, leave. You know what I mean? Like, just disappear. I don't know how often that happens. With businesses in over there. But I feel like it happens a fair amount over here, actually, which is why I'd be very, very, like, you know, like, down their throat about this. My, a couple years ago, my cousin's PlayStation 3, he had the original model, the Duke, the one that plays PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games. It broke. Something happened. I don't know what happened to it. My uncle, his father, was like, oh, I'll bring it to this guy that I know. Or this guy that I know through other people that I know. And it was in, like, a sketchy neighborhood. And the entire time that, you know, like, the unit was in front of this guy, this quote-unquote repairman, he was like, oh, I could get so much money for this. Do you want to sell this to me? I'll buy it from you. He kept insisting. I was like, no, 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 we just want to fix. We just want to fix. We just want to fix. Okay, so the guy eventually agrees. And then when they go to pick it up, like, a week later, the storefront is just fucking gone. So yeah, the whole unit was just stolen over, you know, and it's just like, that's fucking wild. So I don't know how often that happens over there, and I don't want to, like, worry you unduly, but, like, I would be down their throat about this every day. With an organization that deals with this kind of stuff. Okay, good. Do you have, business numbers and tax numbers and everything, or whatever you would need to, like, be able to further get in touch with them should they decide that they're gonna leave? Like, I'm sure that they're selling their vehicle, legitimately selling their vehicles, which means that they likely have some sort of registered tax number, which would be connected to, like, a person and a place of residence, which, even though they don't have to give you the place of residence, they do. Okay, good. Okay, then yeah, keep on them, because, like, I don't want them to just run off with your fucking money, you know what I mean? Like, you need that vehicle, right? I'm assuming you need it to get to work, you need it to do your stuff, right? You know, any chores that you need to get done, right? I don't know how much you have to drive over the course of your day, right? I'm a New Yorker, so, like, I'm used to just being able to, like, walk a distance to, like, get my stuff done, right? Like, my grocery shopping, I do that. I just walk to a supermarket, right? And I walk back. But I know that there's people in other parts of the country and in other parts of the world where it's like, oh yeah, the closest place that I can go to, like, buy groceries is, like, 23 miles. So it's like a 10-minute drive, or I should say kilometers. It's like 40 kilometers. So it's like a 10-minute drive if I go down the Autobahn at max speed, you know? And, you know, like, that sort of distance for me is, like, insurmountable, and I'd have to learn to drive, and then I'd have to learn to stop being so goddamn nervous on the fucking freeway. January 23rd, 1932. Why have they taken me away from what I love the most? Are they testing my determination? The roads to salvation are full of thorns. I have always known that, but I did not expect one of them to pierce through my heart so cruelly. Your death gives me more strength to carry on than with my mission. I will see you again soon, Christine. Oh god, so the mother dies. Wait, no, 32. Hey, Mousy, how you doing? How is everything, Mousy? This is another one. Okay, so many souls have been sacrificed. 46, this is like 14 years later. Yeah, 12th of April, 1946. So many souls have been sacrificed. For some reason, I feel no guilt or you should. I am convinced that our sacred mission is the most important thing right now, and in the end, it doesn't even matter. I'm sorry. Everything will have been worth it. Tonight, we offered the blood of the twins we kidnapped from town. Jesus Christ. The egg continues to develop correctly. However, as it grows, it radiates more and more energy as the moment of its arrival gets closer. For us impure beings, the radiation is harmful. No, that's just how radiation works. Did they just find, like, a fucking nuclear core? We have seen cases of members having burns on their skin. I have created special plasma to treat them after rituals. That will help. I hope the hazmat suits protect us for a little longer. Okay, they are two different pages. Okay. Oh, we're here. Okay. We killed that guy. And I didn't fully explore this area. I think that's where we came from, right? Yeah, that is where we came from. And then there was a dude there. We killed the dude. Oh, there's just a thing back there. Did these feet get pulled in? Yeah, they do. I don't understand why the feet are getting pulled in. Like, is it supposed to be scary? Are they supposed to come up and, like, attack us? I feel like I wanted to go back and, like, look another direction. Okay. Really wish I had a map. Oh, hi. Holy shit. Yep. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Combine this with the shells. Combine this with this. Equip that. We're running low on bullets. I hear another one. Okay, I hear another one. Let's get the shoddy back out. What is this? Oh! Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't think that, like, touching the hand would, like, open a thing. Nothing else to do here. Are you sure? That just opens that up. Okay. Perfect. More shells. Hi. Get out of here. Stupid. Oh shit, we're empty. That's right. It only holds one shell. Okay. Combine this with this. Did I hear another thump? Is this stairs? It is stairs. Okay, this is the loop back. We passed this earlier. Okay. Yeah, okay. So hold on, I want to go back. Go back. Back. Oh, we missed another thing. Cause... Wait, no, not there. Stairs. What does that say? Stop? Does it say stop? Am I not supposed to go in there? You should not have entered here. Oh no! You restarted your phone? The basin's filled with water. It says I should not have entered here, and every time I go in here... Basin's filled with earth. Filled with embers. And that's empty. And there's a puzzle here. I wish only to find what every ambitious man looks for to escape poverty. Golden door. Copper door. Okay, so I think we gotta go in the golden door. Iron door. Wooden door. Alright, so let's go in the golden door. I think we get a clue every time. Fallen in the sea, have never learned to swim. I am 3 feet under the water. My only wish is to have that which we are. For now, its absence will kill me. We've had for all our lives. For now, its absence will kill me. And I think it's iron. Also, welcome back, Susie. My only wish is to have that which we've had for all of our lives. For now, its absence will kill me. I think it's iron. Iron door. Hey, what's up, Cyberlycan? Thank you, dude. That's also probably the case. Okay, so it probably was water. So it probably was like this basin then. But that's also... Okay, hold on. So it's not iron. Golden door. Let's go to golden door. How you doing, Cyberlycan? And then this is... Absence will kill me. So this is water. Basin's filled with water, but this is also iron. This is the iron door. Iron door. It's not wood. I don't think it's gold. I don't think it's copper. It could be copper. But this is the basin filled with water, so let's try this again. I don't think this is it. But you're right. Yeah, see, it... Okay, so it reset us. So, gold. Copper. So is it the gold door? All right, what's the, maybe fire? I think it's copper. This is iron. Iron is water. It's not... I mean, we do need... I think we need gold. Copper door. Let's try copper. Alright, so gold, copper. I was rescued by a crew of sailors, but we are lost. I long to follow the light of the stars in the Ursa Minor constellation in the night sky. What? Let's try wood. Preparing. Okay, so that wasn't it. It's not wood. So it's gold, copper. But I'm going to check this thing to make sure that we're going the right way. Okay, so it's gold, copper. Pulled in from a raid. Hey, what's up? Don't steal my stuff. Yeah, we had a few raids. Let's see. Maybe it was Phoenix Time. Maybe it was Shadow Walsh. Maybe it was Rhetoric. This is a Resident Evil style game. It's an indie game called Tormented Souls. The sequel comes out in like 7 days. It's styled a lot like the old school Resident Evil and Silent Hill games from the PlayStation and PlayStation 2 era. It's a little more shocking. Like we wake up in a tub of water with an eye missing. And that's where everything kind of like moves forward from. It's like, woo, you know Phoenix Time? He's a cool dude. He's very chill. Welcome aboard. There's a compass on the floor. Yeah, I think that's maybe... I regret this too. It said on the door, like, don't go in here. Don't stop. And then when we entered here, it was like, you shouldn't have come in here. It's like, fuck. Rescued by a crew of sailors, but we are lost. I long to follow the light of the stars and then... Oh, I see what you're saying. The compass on the floor. Is the Ursa Minor pointing towards north? Constellation in the night sky. Does Ursa Minor point north? Because so far it's not wood. Let's try copper? I don't know. So right now, I think I made a big boo-boo. Oh, it was north. Okay, so gold, copper, north. A furious storm sank the boat. We will soon be fully underwater. In these desperate moments, I hope only of finding something that will keep me afloat. I think that's wood. Wooden door. Gold, copper, north, wood. Gold, copper, north. I am floating alone, adrift in the open sea. I gaze at the horizon, hoping to catch a glimpse of seagulls flying in the sky. Flying in the sky. So this is ashes, right? Earth. And this is water. And then those are embers. And this is empty. So that's probably air? Flying in the sky. And I don't think these doors have anything to do with that. The material for the doors, rather. So I think it's this one. Empty. So gold, copper, north. Wood, sky? We'll find out together. I am prepared. Fuck! Gold. Yeah. I don't even, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this just, like, kills us. I only, so this is copper, right? Copper door. Gold, copper, and then north, right? Gold, copper, north. This is north. I have to check this thing to make sure that we're going the right... We're making progress. Furious storm. Something to keep me afloat, so that's wood. Gold, copper. Okay, so this is wood, right? Hold on, let's double check, because that might be bronze. Or, yeah, wood. Okay. Ah, thank you, don't steal my stuff. Gold, copper, north. Wood. And then sky didn't work, so... Hoping to catch... Adrift in the open sea. Oh, it might be water. I gaze up the horizon, hoping to catch a glimpse of seagulls flying in the sky. It might be water. Adrift in the open sea. Oh, like that song, Come Sail Away. It might be water. It might be water. Yeah, so it wasn't air. So this is the basin filled with water. Fuck! Alright, gold. 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 Copper. We're gonna go insane here. Copper. I could look up the answer, but I'm not going to. Gold, copper, wood. Gold, copper, wood, north. Susie gets it. Did I click the wrong one? Ah, shit on a stick. Gold. Copper. North. Gold, copper, north. Gold, copper, north. Wood. Something to keep me afloat. This looks like wood. That's wood. Gold, copper, wood, north wood. Gold, copper, north wood. Gold, copper, north wood. Thank you guys for keeping it down. I mean, you know, like keeping the, because my fucking, oh my god, my ability to remember things is getting real shitty. Hoping to catch a glimpse of seagulls flying in the sky. So it's not specifically water. It's not specifically air. Now this is embers, right? So fire, and this is earth, so earth. Horizon. Hoping to catch a glimpse of seagulls flying in the sky. Okay. This is going to sound very stupid, but I believe that birds travel south for the winter. So I'm going to go south, which is that one. Ah! Gold. Copper. North. The game was right. I shouldn't have come here. Wood. Gold, copper, north, wood. Should I look up an answer? I gaze at the horizon, hoping to catch a glimpse of seagulls flying in the sky. Flying in the sky. Gaze at the horizon, hoping to catch a glimpse of seagulls flying in the sky. So our options are the four elements: air, water, earth, fire. The four cardinal directions: north, east, south, and... Oh? West? Yeah, the horizon. So, I mean, you could see the horizon if you look in any direction, right? Why is this an O? Then there's the four materials for the doors. Iron, gold, wood, and copper? I think this is copper. Yeah. Iron, gold, wood, copper. Floating alone, adrift on the open sea. I gaze at the horizon, hoping to catch a glimpse of seagulls flying in the sky. Have I tried gold yet? Was the O always there? I don't know. Something tells me that that might be an older way of referring to west, right? So the thing is, I think, Susie, that every time I enter one of these doors or enter one of these rooms, these elements get shifted, right? Like north, east, south, and west is always going to be in that order on the ground, but it's going to get turned, right? And the same thing with the elements. I think that they get shuffled as well, and the same thing with the doors. What's up, To the Foe? How you doing? Yeah. And even like if we enter a gold door, the other side might even be wood. You know what I mean? Flying in the sky. I gaze at the horizon. The horizon could be, well, it's not Is it water? I guess if you could see the horizon... No. If you're alone... We tried water. Glimpse of seagulls flying in the sky. I'm gonna try Earth? It's probably wrong, but whatever. This is Earth. It's gold door. It's north. I woke on a deserted island. The night draws close, but there is something I must do before darkness falls and the cold pierces my bones. I think it was Earth. I think for whatever reason it was either Earth or gold. So it was either Earth or gold. Alright, so... Gold? I'm writing things down now. Copper. North. Wood. Earth. / gold. And now we gotta... I didn't know... What did I not notice? Was it always the O? Oh, the O is always there. Wait. What did I not notice? Wood door was a no, and the sky was a no. So, yeah. So we gotta figure out this one now. Oh god, I hate this. I hate this, because I'm not good at puzzles, right? And I also don't know if the previous room was Earth or gold. I think it was Earth, but that's weird, right? I guess because he's looking at the horizon, he's looking technically at the Earth. But I don't know if it was gold, right? Oh god, worst comes to worst, we just die. Watch, we get into a certain room and like something just knocks down the door and murders the shit out of us. I awoke on a deserted island. The night draws close, but there is something I must do before darkness falls and the cold pierces my bones. Okay. I think... Oh, do you think it was north because of the horizon? But see, that's the thing. Yeah, I think this is fire too. I'm gonna write north / gold / earth for that one because it was all of those, right? The horizon line could be anywhere, right? It could be north, south, east, or west. It's just, if you're able to see the edge of the earth, that's the horizon line. This one, yes. I think this is fire. And this is embers. So let's go this way. How long is this gonna be? Days have passed. Yes. Alright, so that's definitely fire. I'm gonna write down fire. Days have passed, and I see no signs of boats on the horizons. I will die here. I'm sure of that. Okay. I will die here. I'm sure of that. No boats on the horizon. I will die here. I'm sure of that. I think this is water. Because if he's still on the ocean, and he sees no boats. He's on the ocean, right? If he's still looking for boats. So I think this is water. Oh, before I close my eyes forever, I wish to look towards the setting sun on the horizon once more. Which direction does the sun set? I think it goes from east to west. I think this is west. Right? It rises in the east and sets in the west. Towards the setting sun on the horizon once more. So it rises in the east, sets in the west? Yes. I think it's the west. I think it's west. Let's try west.